Video, I am doing a review of the new layout, well, a partial review of the new layout of the Fire TV Stick. So, my Fire TV Stick updated, basically. It did an update without my knowledge. I had no idea that it was going to do an update, and a while back it just upgraded by itself, and I woke up one day, and this was the new design, the new layout. The one in the kitchen is still the same as the old design. Honestly, the old design, I prefer to have the option of switching back and forth, but they don't give you that option. So, you get what you get. But this is my review on it. It's okay. I mean, sometimes there's suggestions. You'll see the next up for you, which I'm on right now. I mean, sometimes their suggestions are subpar from what they used to be. Sometimes they're fine. Sometimes they have absolutely nothing to do with anything that you're interested in at the moment, and other times they do. It's hit or miss. So you'll see next up for you, and it'll have, that's new by the way, that's completely new. The next up for you. And as you can see, I mean, in my opinion, most of what they have up there, I might be interested in. The majority of it seems like they've got it pretty spot on what they think that I might be interested in, to be honest with you. I mean, I would probably check out most of these movies and shows that they show here. I don't want to show any content because of copyright issues. So, you'll see you still have your recently used apps. Now, used to they had recently used or recently watched, your recent section, and it had shows and movies that you were recently watching. Now they don't have that. They don't have that right up there in the front like they used to have. Mob Drawer they got rid of. I was very disappointed with that. Then you'll see the On Now, and you'll see guide of all the live programs that are on right now. When I say live, I mean networks. They're not like live. And it's very similar to a cable layout. Cable design. Some of it is from IMDb TV Live, some of it is from Zumo, and some of it is from Pluto. Then you'll see the Free for Me, which these are Amazon originals. And then you'll see Prime movies that they think that you will like. And most of them are pretty spot on. Then you finally, once you go down, you see your recently watched, and it'll show recently watched movies and shows, or recently watched channels. Basically, recently watched content that you have been recently watching. Then you'll see popular movies on Prime, and then you'll see Shop Now. You'll see IMDb TV, which is a free service, if you really want to call it free. I mean, you're paying for Prime and you're paying for the internet. Those are the movies and TV shows that are in the spotlight, basically in the spotlight on Prime. These are the free popular TV shows on IMDb TV. These are your sponsored apps and games. They show sports and highlights from different apps that they want you to download. There's Tubi Recommends from Tubi TV. These are shows and movies that they recommend. Two big ones from Hanna-Barbera that they've recently gotten. The Flintstones and Scooby-Doo. The Scooby and Scrappy-Doo show and the Flintstones, and they might be working on some other Hanna-Barbera content as well on Tubi TV, if you don't have Boomerang. IMDb TV free movies and shows are listed right here. You see your Prime Drama TV, and then recommended based on what they think that you'll like, based on your apps. Some news and some weather apps, some comedies, a few dramas, and some random content, a lot of weather apps. Then there's the news, and this is live news. Some of it's live, some of it's just entertainment news, some of it's People Magazine or People TV, some of it's celebrity stuff, some of it is USA Today, CBS, and some of it's sports. Yahoo Finance, and World News. Then you see Prime top-rated movies. And then it'll say, because you watched Tropic Thunder, or because you watched whatever else, here are some movies recommended for you based on that movie or those actors. Recently added that they think that you might like. Then you'll see Prime Video channels. See, that's another thing it does a lot. It just force closed on me and froze. Alright, I'll go back down. So, you see what they recommend for you, and then IMDb TV, and then some other apps recommended for me, sponsored, games, and some of their live, and then horror or thrillers. Then you can go to Find, and if you want to search, you can voice search. You want to look at your library, free content, movies, app store, TV shows, kids and family sports, action movies, and horror movies. This is free. Go to free content if you want to view the free stuff. These are the free apps, and these are the top free contents. Well, this is the top free content. You see IMDb TV, Tubi, Pluto, Crackle, News, CW, and Children's PBS Kids programming. Let's go back. If you want to look at your library, it's still done the same way. You can look at your watch list right there. Then you can look at your purchases or rentals. These are purchases that you've made. And your watch list is still right there. TV shows. It'll show free for you, stuff you can rent or buy. It does categorize it better because a lot of times you'll see, a lot of times on the other version of the app, on the other software version for the Fire TV Stick, you would see content that would pop up that you were not able to watch. And that would be frustrating. It would say, buy or rent now for whatever price, usually a ridiculous price. And you really don't want to, oh, I'm going to watch the preview of something, and then, oh crap, I can't watch that. Oh crap, I don't want to pay all that money for that. Well, this does help that out, helps you out with that a lot more because it gives you content that you can actually watch without having to purchase it. I mean, there are a few other apps out there that you could use, but I'm not going to share them because I don't want them saying that I'm promoting apps that that might be free. So you see that's on Prime. And then they have various documentary shows. That's not a documentary, Deal or No Deal, but trending. I mean, honestly, I do like this layout better in some ways, in some aspects. The other one actually was simpler. This one does categorize things better for you, where you don't have to look and search for something that you don't have to pay extra for to rent or buy. I mean, it does do that. Bottom line, it categorizes it better for you. So this is the new app layout, the new design. And one thing about this, when you're going to watch a preview, it shows up full. Unlike before, it would only show up on part of the screen. It shows an entire full screen on their highlights, the daily highlights. So it does do that. When you're going to look through all of your apps, you have to go all the way to the right. Some people will like this. Some people will like this software. Some people won't. It'll show the most popular at the top, and then it'll show all of the ones you own in this device, or all the ones you have or services you pay for or services you have, apps you have on this device right there. Something they've added recently that I would recommend is the Roku channel. Now, if you don't have, like myself, I do have a Roku Express Plus, but I haven't got it plugged in. This will give you the option of using the Roku layout and Roku design. You can sign into your Roku account and basically use the Roku service without actually having to switch over to your Roku. How many times am I going to say Roku? I don't know. But yeah, then just exit the app. You can go all the way to your app library and view your entire app library across every device. In the cloud, basically, all of the apps you've ever downloaded onto your Amazon account, onto your Amazon devices, or all the ones you have right now. Actually, I don't think that is all of them. It's just the old layout. But I don't think that is all of them. Obviously, I can't give an overview of every single app on here, but the settings are still all the way over on the right, but this is what's changed. The settings icon, once you go there, it doesn't just open up a separate screen. It actually goes and just kind of, it shows you several tiles. Instead of going to a separate screen, you can go right back to your apps. It opens up every setting right here, like your network settings, and then it shows all of your network devices, routers, and things like that. If you want to restart the device, if you want to restart your device, you have to go all the way over. Now you could just go left one like that, and it takes you directly over to the settings icon. Go to My Fire TV Stick and restart, and you're restarting your Fire TV Stick. So overall, I don't mind the new design. I can't complain about it really. I mean, it gives you